I'm going to get into some other stuff later, but something I thought about doing for a while. I wanted to do a little something for the benefit of my delivery driving brethren. This is my job. I am a delivery driver. And I just wanted to bring up a few things for maybe people that have never done it or never really think much about it. Just a few things that to maybe kind of help benefit delivery drivers everywhere. Of course, I'm going to be basing this on my job, obviously. I think some of these things are kind of universal. It may vary a little bit from one job to another, but I think for the most part, these are going to apply to just about every delivery driver job. Now, I got 5 things here. We're big on 5 on this channel. Okay, number 1, because this has been coming up a lot lately, no big bills. Okay, when you have something delivered and you have to pay for it, if it's food or whatever it is, and let's say your ticket comes to $18, please don't throw like a $100 bill at the guy, because chances are he's not going to have that $82 and change. Now, most places limit you on how much a delivery driver can carry in cash, and that's for safety. Where I work, we are not allowed to carry more than $20 cash. Now, of course, there is if whatever you ordered and it comes to say $80, okay, you might be able to slip by with that. But if you only have a big bill, maybe call them, or while you're on the phone with them, say, hey, can you be able to break a big bill? But for the most part, I know it can, especially these days, it stinks to have a $100 bill, but don't rely on a delivery driver to have to break it. Okay, number 2, no credit cards. Now, this may not apply to everywhere. A lot of people, they have those things where you can, as a matter of fact, I used one when I ran my own business, and I would go to these in-person markets and stuff. I would use the square that you put in your phone. You have the app, and you can take credit cards. Some places may have that. They may have some other device that you can take a credit card. For the most part, delivery drivers cannot take credit cards or debit cards or anything like that. It's either pay with a card over the phone or pay cash in person. Okay, number 3, I'm going to title this, Don't Kill the Delivery Driver. And I don't mean that, well, actually I do mean that literally. Please don't kill delivery drivers, but what I mean when I say that is, and again, this is going to differ from place to place, but there is a better than average chance, depending on what you're having delivered and who it is delivering it. The only thing your delivery driver had to do with your order was the actual delivery. If you had food delivered, pretty good chance that he didn't cook it, he didn't package it. All he did was put it in a bag, if he even put it in the bag, and brought it to you. So if there's something wrong or if something was left out, it's probably not his fault. But just keep in mind that and of course there's chances it is. It just depends on who it is and where it is. Don't take out all of your frustration on the delivery driver, because there's a better than average chance he just showed up. He just showed up with your stuff. Okay. Number 4, the delivery charge. Now, a lot of people seem to think that the delivery charge is an automatic tip. It's not. And again, this may differ from place to place, and some places don't even charge for delivery. A lot of places have free delivery anymore. Where I work, we have a $3.25 delivery charge. And what I was told is that charge goes into a fund, and so if I'm out on a delivery one day and say I'm in an accident, it was not my fault, I get rear-ended or something by an uninsured driver or something like that, that will help pay for lawyers or whatever. But yeah, that's whatever it is, the delivery charge is not an automatic tip. That does not go to the driver. Okay, number 5, big dogs. I love animals, but the fact of the matter is, when you go up onto somebody's property, you go up to their house, and a dog is not familiar with you, the chances are they're not going to be happy. Also, the fact of the matter is, we don't know what they're going to do. And you don't know how many times I've heard, oh, he don't bite. The last time I heard somebody say that, it was just as that dog was taking a nip at my left butt cheek. Didn't full-fledged bite me. But I was like, oh, he don't bite, but he nips, doesn't he? and even if the dog is not gonna bite, sometimes a happy dog can be just as, well, I don't want to say just as bad, but when you're carrying food and maybe a drink or a package or whatever it is, and a big happy dog comes running out and puts a couple of paws right into the middle of your belly, even if they're just playing or they want to be pet, it can kind of throw you off. Might end up dropping something. So it's best if you have a bigger animal, or an animal that might isn't used to being around other people. Put that dog in another room, or put it in the backyard. It's not going to take long. It's going to take a few seconds. I actually, as a matter of fact, I was looking. I don't go to Facebook often anymore. I just saw in my memories of the day, it's been just past the 1-year anniversary of this permanent scar on my left wrist, which is from a dog that didn't bite. Just go ahead and better safe than sorry. Put the dog away somewhere where he's not necessarily going to be right by the front door. But I just ask that please keep these things in mind when you're dealing with delivery drivers. We take a beating from a lot of people. So just be kind to your delivery drivers, if you will. Yeah, I did want to just mention a couple of things, one thing. The last riding with James, I did want to explain why I didn't do everything I talked about in the last one. I was going to put out some other videos because I had the new computer and I had the new software, and I was having a little trouble getting everything together. Well, I ended up figuring out, getting the hang of the new software, and got some things together, and I got the 5 things together, and I got YouTube suggestions together. And once I got it together, I was like, I really want to see how these do. And then plus the YouTube suggestions 29, I thought, well, if I wait another month, then some of the information that's going to be a little dated. I really should get it out a little sooner. All of that plus in June there is going to be a meetup in San Antonio. What they call what we call the fam reunion. Didn't really want to spend all that money, but I thought, well, I can at least go for a couple of days, and it looked like there for a while I was going to be able to go at all. But then I managed to arrange it where I can at least go for a little while, and so I think what I'm going to do is that week, which that's the week of June 7th through the 11th. Of course, the 11th is a Friday. I think I'm just going to, for the first time in 4 years, I'm going to take a week off, and I'll just pick up after that. So June will kind of be a muddled month as far as uploads, and then in July we can pick things back up. But yeah, that's why I went ahead and just said, well, I will still post those videos I talked about later. But that's why I had to change things up a little bit. But speaking of coming up, we will have, I think, we'll have one more weekend. We'll have one more Friday before the fam reunion. I've got a new interview that I'm going to be posting. I won't tell you who it is yet. We'll be posting that, and then like I said, we'll be taking that week off. And but one thing I am thinking about changing, because I have been kind of maybe biting off too big of a bite on the editing. I'm not going to put it to bed entirely, but I think I might just put, in case you missed it, on the back burner for a little while. But in place of that, at the end of Riding with James, I wanted to do sort of a small channel promotion. Instead of showing like an outtake or something like that, I thought I would show you a clip of a small YouTuber And if that's something you think you might be interested in, go check them out. And as a matter of fact, as I sit here right now, I have not picked who it's going to be. Through the magic of editing, I have now picked that channel. So let's go take a look at Queen Lora TV. She's around 200 subscribers. It's still a fairly new channel, really just getting started. I'm going to show you a clip from one of her videos. Give it a look. If it looks like something you might be interested in, I'll leave the link at the end of the video, as well as a link to a couple of videos from this channel. Click on anything you like. Awkwardly ending this one. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, not necessarily in that order, and I will see you next time.
How's it going, everybody? So today we are over here at the train depot in McMinnville, Tennessee. We went in and got permission to be here. So I want to show y'all some of these old trains that we've got down here, just sitting here rusting. So I hope you like it.